back with another video. Today I want to talk about how I got into FAMU. As you know, I am going to the Florida A&M University. I'm super excited. I just want to fill you in on all that I did to get into FAMU. Done some notes so that I would stay on track. So first, Florida A&M University has a 45.6% acceptance rate. I applied on October 17th, which was right after the scholarship deadline. One thing that I would tell you guys is to keep on top of your deadlines. There were other deadlines. I know there was one in October, like I previously said. There was another in January, and I believe there was another in March. If you want to have scholarship consideration at FAMU, you will have to apply by October 15th. That is the cutoff deadline for you to apply. Also, the FAMU application is not on Common App. It is not on Common App, even though most schools are on Common App, but not FAMU. So FAMU has their own little portal that you apply through. It's an easy application, straightforward application. Applications open on June 15th. So June 15th is the day to get started. Please do not wait. If you know FAMU is your future school, I highly suggest that you start your application on June 15th. Start right when it opens, because the sooner you start, the sooner you can apply, and the sooner you know whether you got accepted or not. Since I applied mid-October, I got my decision in early January, so I didn't wait that long. I did apply to other schools, kind of as backup options, because FAMU was top of my list. Next thing I want to talk about is, the details of the application. The application is $35, but you can use a fee waiver. If you qualify for a SAT waiver when you take the SAT, there's a part on the College Board website that you can get a fee waiver for other applications. College Board does provide some fee waivers for some college applications, which I thought was really good to use. So, if you use Common App for majority of your school, College Board covers, I believe, 5 other college applications. The application consisted of things like your name, what school you went to, your transcript, all of that. You have to have all of that stuff ready to go for your application. When it comes to letters of recommendation, they give you the option to either invite your recommender or to upload your letter yourself. By inviting your recommender to your application, it sends them an invite through email, and they just upload it themselves. When you check the application status itself, it will say whether your recommender uploaded it or hasn't yet. One of my recommenders was my counselor, so one thing I do suggest is make sure that your counselor knows your name. Another thing, a part of the application, is your personal statement. There were many different options of what you could do your essay on, but I did my essay on an obstacle that I went through and how I persevered through it. Another tip that I have is to do the FAFSA early. Get the FAFSA done, please. Please get it done. Please get it done. Do it as early as you can. Right when you know that the FAFSA is available for you to do, please start on it as soon as you can. Most likely you will need your parents' help for all of the information. So whenever you have a time to sit down with your parents and take your time, I suggest that you start and get the FAFSA done at the beginning of your senior year. Next, I want to talk about the SAT and the ACT. If you get a 1040 on the SAT and a 19 on the ACT, that is a really good place to start. Not even just for FAMU, just for applications, period. One thing I can say for the SAT and ACT, please study. Study, 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 study. Get that ACT book, get that SAT book. Study as much as you can. And when I say study as much as you can, I am not talking about the day before or the night of. Study, study. Take that month before that test and you study. I see you the night before. Just please study, please. The first time I took my SAT, I got an 1140, and the first time I took my ACT, I got a 23. But I took the ACT again to better my score, but I ended up going down to a 22. Please study for these tests. Please, they are very important. Now, let's talk about clubs. Now, I know a lot of people tell you, oh, you need to do clubs. You have to do a whole bunch of clubs to get in here and there and there. Clubs are important, but please do not stress out over not being in enough clubs. I did not do any clubs until my senior year. And I was stressing out my senior year. It came to applications and they asked me my clubs and my honors and all this. I was freaking out. I was so stressed out about clubs, thinking I wasn't going to get in any college because I wasn't in any clubs or sports or any of that. But please do not stress too much. Please, please. Do not stress. One thing I would say to get started on early is your volunteer hours. Please do not wait until senior year to start your volunteer hours. Please. If you're a freshman, if you're a sophomore, junior, start now. Start during the summer. It doesn't matter if you start during the summer, during the fall, during the spring. Just start as soon as possible. You do not want to be going in that counseling office, turning in 50 hours the last week of school. That is just a no. No, you don't want to be doing that. I'm not going to lie. That was me. I ended up turning about 60 hours in the last month that we were in school. Get those volunteer hours done. Get them done. Please. I'm begging you. Get your volunteer hours done. Whether it's at a library, a food pantry, or helping out the basketball team, whether you're an athlete, start tracking those volunteer hours. Now, even though I did no clubs, I was in Spanish for 4 years and I did do dual enrollment. 4 years of Spanish kind of brought me some more oomph to my college applications. And also the dual enrollment, I did dual enrollment junior and senior year. So that kind of brought up my college applications too. So just make sure that, you know, you have something to bring a little oomph to your college application. So that's my last topic. I want to let you in on something. Just a little something. Just a little something. Listen, okay? If you want to go to FAMU, or if you want to go to college, period, please work on scholarships. Please start on those scholarships. It doesn't matter if you're in 5th grade, middle school, high school, freshman, senior, sophomore, junior, any of that. It does not matter. You can start scholarships at any time. So please, please start applying. Please get your transcripts together, your letters of recommendations together. Just have those all together and start applying to scholarships. Start as soon as possible. We all know that college is as expensive as ever nowadays. College is super expensive, especially if you're trying to go to a college that is out of state from where you live. Listen, start those scholarships now. start them as soon as possible. The more money that you get from scholarships, the better. All right guys, so that is all that I have for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please comment, like, subscribe. Please, especially comment any questions that you have. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. So make sure you all subscribe, do all that good stuff. And thank you so much for watching this video.